A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, lie on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Good work on the right flank here. Clearly not happy with that. Now it's Nzola. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Deftly away. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Nzola! Early chance there, first of the game.
I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Ball's gone out of play. And they can counter here. Zola. He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ball's come loose here. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. In there, chance here to counter. Lenovsky. Aim forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Here's Insola. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vestergaard. Cornet gets a foot in here. Now who's going to be first to this? Goes for a shot! It's come loose. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cornet. Played right into his path. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's an imaginative pass. Clears it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rafa Silva. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely intercepted. Rafa Silva. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's played forward. Still goalless at the moment. Aim forwards. Vitinha. Rafa Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Quadrado. And it's played forward. Rafa Silva. And back to the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. Well, that's well seen too. Vestergaard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Aim forwards. And played forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It's really well manoeuvred. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries a deft little ball. Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. It's a lovely deep pass. Moved on forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking here to chip it through. Clear away. Head towards the other side. Ambitious ball here. Quadrado has it in a wide position. Aim forwards. Could move up a gear here. Rafa Silva. And it's played forward. Here's Unsola. Oh, good spread. Cross goes in, shapes to shoot! Unsola really needed everything to come together there at the precise moment. Not easy. Rafa Silva.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Zola. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rafa Silva. Rafa Silva!
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. And it's hoisted clear. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bushtigard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That pass has been well intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred, and he cuts out the supply. Rafa Silva. The ball is loose and the chase is on. A jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Caresses it through. Shot, surely! And he hits the net. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Rafa Silva. Now this could be a chance. Malinovsky. And the shot! It's there! They are right back in business. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Pisa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's run loose here. He's having a shot! And picked up by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Malinovsky. Over to the left. And the counter is on. He's got away. And the keeper has it. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Aim forwards. Good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great defending, strong and determined. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Tries to get it clear. Rafa Silva. Moved on forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, learning from your mistakes.
Could be danger here. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Good chance here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's only a bold attempt. There's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Rafa Silva. Rafa Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out to the right. Quadrado. It's made its way to him. Shoots! It's a loose ball. Well, that is asking for trouble.
Pisa really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Quadrado. This is it then, now or never. Searching pass he's played there. There's the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cuts out the pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's onto it in a flash.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Quadrado. Chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a double substitution going on here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Has a look and plays it forward. That's really well manoeuvred. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's the chance to counter. Succumbs to the pressure.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And they've got a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. He's on it, big chance! And again! Sticks it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And time is up. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. Welcome everyone to an expectant arena which for now, whilst overseen by cloud, is dry, but which may very soon be getting pretty damp. And that may well, of course, have an impact on the game when it starts, or indeed as it develops. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple. Take big chance!
The keeper honest. Keeper has taken decisive action. Gets it away. Giorno getting this one clear. Rafa Silva. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Could move up a gear here. Lenovsky. Rafa Silva!
Speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
That's really well manoeuvred. Driving on and making good progress. Chance for a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking you need right now.
Eight forwards. Gisa, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nice physical challenge.
Yeah, I can see how the movement of those players up top, Peter, can cause some real problems for this defence.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Jim, actually.
Yeah, it's all about the changing of roles, dropping deeper into midfield, and all designed to confuse defenders.
Turns and goes back. Can he finish? Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's played forward, cuts out the pass. Malinovsky takes a shot.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Di Lorenzo. McTominay finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Onana wins the duel this time. Lang. So it is still 0-0. Ramani. Oliveira. It's an inviting looking ball that. Vitinha. Rafa Silva. Crossed into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Lang. And they've got a throw. Lang. De Bruyne. Nice control. Proves too strong. And here's shot and goal! Cleared without complication. And here's Lukaku. Vitinha. Cornet, that is a great pick out. He's one-on-one! Goes for a shot! Just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bustigard forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. McTominay. And it's Lukaku. Anguissa. Malinovsky producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Deftly away. Lang. Oliveira. De Bruyne. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Onana. Buongiorno gets over and intercepts. And it's Lukaku. Lukaku spread out to the left. Anguissa. Lukaku thinks one through. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Anguissa. McTominay. Done delicately. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's having a shot! Comes as a mighty relief. Oliveira shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. McTominay. De Bruyne. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So first half brought no goals. Onana. That's an excellent interception. Lukaku played out to the left flank, aimed forwards. Onana. Oh, they could be caught out here. McTominay. De Bruyne. Ramani, gently done. Cornet. Now that's well seen too. Oliveira.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Buongiorno. De Bruyne. Moved on forwards. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. It's really well cleared. It's run loose here. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Lukaku. And he's on his way! Østigard has given away a free kick. Played out to the right. He has found a way through. Defending of the desperate variety. He's well positioned here. And it's Lukaku! And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Di Lorenzo. Politano. Lukaku. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rafa Silva. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Østigard, gently done. Could be danger here. He's through and all along. Rafa Silva! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Buongiorno. Looking here to chip it through. Tries to get it clear. And it's Lukaku. Lukaku chips it through. Rafa Silva. Malinovsky. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So there's going to be another change here. Clearly not happy with that. Moved on forwards.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Does really well to win the ball there. De Bruyne. Elmas. De Bruyne.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
De Bruyne. Elmas. And it's Lukaku. And here's Politano. De Bruyne. It's come to nothing.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Politano.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
David Neres.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Buongiorno. Elmas. McTominay. Buongiorno. Forwards and with intent. David Neres. Now it's David Neres. He's found the way through. Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. Ramani. Buongiorno. Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo shifted upfield. Foot in. Driven forward. Ramani gets good distance on it. And it's played forward. And time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Udinese, well, without a win in the last 5 away games, it is a worry.
Zamora. Lobbed in behind. Can he latch onto this? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
And he has been fouled there.
Punched away. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Udinese have a free kick. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rafa Silva! Very decent attempt. Udinese have statistically the worst defence in the league. Nicely intercepted. Malinovsky. Rafa Silva. He's found a way through. Looks a cracking ball. Buxa. Buxa! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Udinese opting for a change of tack here, I think, Jim. He's having a shot!
To blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Zanoli. Great defending, strong and determined. Östigar. Push the guard forwards and with intent. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And reclaimed it in a trice. Caresses it through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Short changes him with that pass. Good ball, good Buxa! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Played it short. Lovely feet. Played into the middle.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and they look set to further exploit. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and it's played forward. Buxa. Buxa. He's shifting through the gears here. Out to the left it goes. There's the header. Not the best of headers. That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good work on the right flank here. Calmly anticipates. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Ostergaard tries to clear. Plenty waiting in the middle. To throw in. Onana, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cuts out the pass, moved on forwards. He could be in here.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Onana does really well to win the ball there. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that is as far as they're going to go. Zamora. To half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's there to clear it. Here's a corner. Danger averted for now. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's running through, and back to the keeper they go. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ustigard gets over and intercepts. Udinese have got it back, and they'll have it on the go. Zamora, strong running down that left flank. That's a cute ball. Shoots! Just wouldn't sit for him.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Malinovsky. Cornet. Udinese, whose last result... Can he finish?
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the ball's come loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Zamora. Zanoli.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
All-time excellent interception. Malinovsky. Onana gently done. And that has been cleared. Oh, good spread. Rafa Silva. That was very necessary. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. That's a nicely shaped ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kabasele. Built as the single goal between the sides. That's really well manoeuvred. So we've reached the hour mark.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Davis. Zanoli. Kabasele. Has a look and plays it forward.
Zaniolo.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Rafa Silva.
Now who's going to be first to this? Tries a deft little ball. Brilliantly cut out. And that's a throw. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's gone back to the keeper. Zanoli. That's been drilled forward. And he's heaved it away. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ezibue. Proves too strong. Rafa Silva. That's a Malinowski!
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Camera. That's a good run down the left. Buxa. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
That's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. This has got, that's a foul. Succumbs to the pressure. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Østigard shifted upfield. And he's there to clear it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And claimed it back swiftly. Østigard aimed forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. Udinese making another change here.
Look, you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ezibue. And they win it back again. And he cuts out the supply.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Clipped into space.
Udinese really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Kamara. I think we're just about done here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Gets the shot away! Kabasele.
Ezibue.
That has been cut short.
Östigard.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to a game that has the potential to be a real cracker. Both teams will be keen to make a strong start here, especially given that conditions are set to deteriorate as the match goes on. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I personally like the look of this guy, Mattia Zakanya, Peter, because he just seems to have a unique reading of the game, almost as if he's playing on a different frequency to the rest of the team. And I mean that in the best possible manner. Whether it's high-tempo passing or hitting the bylines to play cutbacks, he tries things that no other players would even think of.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in...
That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's been taken short. Cross goes in there. Rafa Silva. It's good running with the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lazio really have been poor at home lately. 5 games here without a win. And it's Carboni. Dia, Zaccagni, ball is over the line. Vitinha. Lazio were grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
Noslin getting this one clear. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Noslin proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Cleared away. Moved on forwards. Gigo, and the keeper's got it again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Zaccagni. Zaccagni tries looking up for options on the left.
Lazio, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
And he's lost his man here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to get... Rafa Silva! He's delivered all right! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's found a way through. Zaccagni. Guendouzi. A header! Needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And that has been cleared. Lazio with a
another corner. Oh, smashing! Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Trivela, and it's Tavares. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Delibashiru. And it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Romagnoli is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Trivela. Gendouzi. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Trivela, oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Feint to shoot and just play it into the box.
Lovely bit of skill. Big chance! That's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Wins the duel this time. That's Dia. Great defending, strong and determined.
Rafa Silva.
Carboni, it's an imaginative pass. Carboni
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Ostergaard, aim forwards. That's Dia. Noslin. Lazzari looks to the other side. He is just caressing the ball. Zakani
is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Back.
And it's played forward. Have it back and can go again. That's offside. Yes, it is. Trivela, one ball by the goalkeeper. Rafa Silva. It's going back. Rafa Silva! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. No, that's overhit. Zaccagni has found the net here, of course. Noslin has a look inside the box. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafa Silva, and he's running through. Rafa Silva! He really went all the way.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
It's a little off target. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Zaccagni. Guendouzi forwards and with intent. Now it's Lansari. Chance to play it in. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, whistle's gone, now then. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. It's complete. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Lazio take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Clearly not happy with that. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee will soon change his status.
And he's there to clear it. That is out of play. This physical challenge. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Malinovsky looking for a runner. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Romagnoli cuts it out. Guendouzi. Zaccagni, gently done. Dia played out to the left flank. Oh, such a clever touch. That's Guendouzi. Takes a shot. Changes then in quick succession. Trivela moves short. He's shifting through the gears here. Turns and goes back. And the finish! And here's Zaccagni. Zaccagni. That's good defending, very good defending. Moved on forwards. Driven forward. Ooh, can he get onto this? Romagnoli cuts out the pass. Guendouzi. And it's played forward. Excellent. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, sweet feet. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Tavares. Østigard gets over and intercepts. Malinovsky. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Proves too strong. He's got away. Chance!
He's managed to get it all wrong. That's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Lazio have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Rafa Silva. Decent chance! Racing over the bar.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
That's been won straight back. Oh, that's a nice ball. Romagnoli forwards and with intent. Rafa Silva. He could be in here. He's found some space. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, it's come loose. Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Wins the duel this time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Pedro. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pedro delivers. And that has been cleared. Guendouzi. Now it's Dia. Dia!
That reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. Trivela. Nuno Tavares. Zaccagni. Nuno Tavares. Delibashiru. Played into space out wide. Zaccagni. Tries a shot!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Pacino. Muscular approach does pay off here. This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And the counter is on. Calmly anticipates. Vestergaard. Aim forwards. Nuno Tavares. Now it's Dia. And that's that. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, look, it was certainly a lot closer than I expected it to be. It was anything but a foregone conclusion.
Well, this is quite a view. The atmosphere created by these manic fans, a stark contrast to the grey skies we see above. Regardless of impending rain, this should be terrific. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Ciro Immobile. He's your classic striker, Peter. Absolutely lethal when he's got a sight of goal. He can play both on the shoulder of the defender or as a kind of target man, but...
Rafa Silva!
Could certainly a bit different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any. for the keeper.
Vega. Oh, great play. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Juan Miranda with a short one. Oh, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Defending of the desperate variety. Wins the duel this time. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Bernadeschi. His roll! Short, and it's Immobile. Pobega. Moro. And here's Immobile. It's a looking ball that. Oh, red, nice interception.
That is some very intelligent play from the forwards here. Great movement.
And what's making it work?
Well, it's the way they're swapping positions and dragging defenders where they really don't wish to go.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's come loose. Pobega gently done. Cleared away. That's been won straight back. Malinovsky tries to dink it through. Danger averted for now. That's a throw. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And he's there to clear it. Malinovsky. Rafa Silva! Bernadeschi getting this one clear.
Focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger is.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Moved on forwards. Malinovsky. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
So it's still 0-0. Now it's Bernadeschi. That's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Aim forwards. Juan Miranda.
Now here's the delivery. It's a clearance, but not much of one.
They certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, great chance. And the finish! And that has been cleared. Now it's Immobile. Pobega. Climbs up big! Quite good enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
It's gone for a throw-in. Pobega. And it's Immobile. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Juan Miranda looking to hit the byline here. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. Can he deliver? Cornet. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Not a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It'll be a throw-in. Vestergaard. Succumbs to the pressure. Rafa Silva. He's having a shot! It's there!
So they should just never have lost the ball from there. You have to give credit to fairness to the front-footed pressing team. I think things quite comfortable for them.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Bernardeschi looking to get on the end of this. Very nicely done. Looking for a decent ball in. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Rowe. Now it's Rowe. And that has been clubbed away. The referee's awarded a free kick. Cleared away. Bernardeschi. Cuenca.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rowe. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lukumi. Bernardeschi.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Keeper gets his hands on it. Cuenca.
Oh, that looks a good ball through.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Skorupski sends that a long way.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rafa Silva proves too strong.
Defending was strong and firm.
Now it's Bernardeschi. Now it's Bernardeschi. And it's Moro. Real chance here! And he's there to get it away. Great defending, strong and determined.
Immobile.
And it's played forward. Out for a throw. He is just caressing the ball. Goes for a shot! He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. There will be a throw-in. The changes then in quick succession. Now it's Immobile. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Looks across and plays it in. That is good defending. It's been repelled. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now. Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Lobbed in behind.
Driving on, a real charge here. So who's he picking out?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Immobile finds himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rafa Silva.
Pobega does really well to win the ball there. Wins the duel this time.
Rafa Silva! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Aim forwards. And it's Immobile. That's a good ball. Rafa Silva. He's through here. Bernardeschi. Moved on forwards. That's surely a foul, free kick. Oh, good spread.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Trivela played with finesse. Oh, it's just a little long.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Immobile.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Malinovsky, aim forwards.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
I think we're just about done here. That's a nicely weighted pass.
This could be their final throw of the dice. And there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rafa Silva. Trivela concedes a free kick for that. scoreboard shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rafa Silva! Oh, that was close. And it's played forward. Lukumi. That's really well manoeuvred.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, good evening, everybody. Important game ahead and weather ahead, which is concerning players, coaches and indeed spectators, because the forecast is for rain, potentially quite heavy rain, and as well as inconveniencing those who have come to watch, those who have come to play may be encountering conditions which are testing indeed in the hour or two ahead. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well seen too. Malinovsky. Rafa Silva. And he's heaved it away. Plenty waiting in the middle. Across it goes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rafa Silva. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Succumbs to the pressure. Luperto. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Can he spark a counter here? He's found a way through. Show, and he's managed to get free. Over to the left. Crossed into the box. It's a mighty effort! Malinowski aimed forwards. We expected better, and so did he. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Applies the finish!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And it's played forward. Vitinha. Moved on forwards. Malinowski. Does really well to win the ball there. Pedro. The other side yet able to find the net. Foloruncho looking for a runner. Oh, what a climb! Aim forwards. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Malinowski. Grunbeck.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Foloruncho is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Gaetano. Foul, free kick's been given. Rafa Silva. Pinch one through. Pavoletti. Rafa Silva. It's a good foot in there. And it's Pavoletti. Spread out to the left. He's onto it in a flash. Grunbeck. Rafa Silva. Here's a chance!
Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly long, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Oh, can he get onto this? Vestergaard. Moved on forwards. Ruperto. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Rafa Silva. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Foloruncho gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
It's really well cleared. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This has gone, that's foul. Do have a chance to counter here. He has found a way through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is...
Chance! We need to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
We have got changes here, for both sides in fact. Probing pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Malinovsky. That pass has been well intercepted. It's a nicely shaped ball. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Goal is still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Gaetano. And now the breakaway proves too strong. And it's played forward.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pelotti. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Thrown back. Rafa Silva!
That's a decent try when you consider the range.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Cuts out the pass, gets it away. Choi could move up a gear here. Out to the left it goes. Belotti. Now then, the ball's come loose. That is out of play. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's another throw. And the shot! And that has been cleared. And that's been won straight back. It's been slipped through. And he welcomes it in. A lot of space. Shoots! There's going to be another change here. Rog forwards and with intent. Out to the right. Now it's Belotti. Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. Rog gets over and intercepts. They'll have one final crack at it. That's a cute ball. Choi looking to run onto it. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's a throw. Followed on show, and he's straight offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Cornet.
Concentration levels are very...
Ah, he's given it away! Real chance! Definitely away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Belotti. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So Pedro getting this one clear.
They are right into last chance territory. Can he get onto this? Ah, such a clever touch. Forward it goes.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Rog played out towards the right wing. A heavy challenge. And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. How would you summarise what we've seen today?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Östergaard. Over to the left. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's really well manoeuvred. Ekoban. Malinovsky. Rafa Silva. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
There will be a throw-in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. He's having a shot! The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now the breakaway. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Really well cleared. It's good running with the ball. Proves too strong. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. He's found the way through. Turns and goes back. Decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Out to the right. Grönbeck is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Malinovsky. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. That's going to be a booking. Nothing doing.
forwards. Rafa Silva! Clears it away. And the keeper has it. And it's played forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Still goalless. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Nicely by the defence. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's a physical challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
It's run loose here. Rafa Silva now looking to orchestrate a counter. Delicate chip through. Great ball if he can get Rafa Silva! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bustigard cuts out the pass. Rafa Silva, Malinovsky, aim forwards, have it back and can go again. Does really well to win the ball there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Tries to get it clear. And it is over the line. It's caught it there, it's a free kick. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
They've played it short. Gilbert. Oh, good spread. That's aimed into the middle. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that's been won straight back. Moved on forwards. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Ekuban.
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Played towards the other side. He's in plenty of space here. And the first 45 minutes.
Hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rafa Silva. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely intercepted.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Malinovsky.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
And it's played forward. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rafa Silva.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Changes him with that pass.
Rafa Silva. Aim forwards.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking here to chip it through. And he shoots!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Moved on forwards.
And he's picked out the run.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. It's a foul, it could be a penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Shaping up to have a chance to shoot! And it's hoisted clear.
Do have a chance to counter here. Always onto this. Goes for a shot!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's through here. That was very necessary.
Being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's through, now is he in? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's going to go a long way. Reclaimed it in a trice. Quick ball upfield. Now this could be Rafa Silva! Rafa Silva. Still a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. There's the shot! That was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's played forward.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Up towards the front line. And that has been cleared. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Cornet forwards and with intent. And claimed it back swiftly. He'll try to keep this alive.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
That's really well manoeuvred. Østigard shifted upfield. Gets it away. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it.
That might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. sure he didn't stray offside. Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this because there's no sense and purpose in what we're seeing. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's in! Save the best for last! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game. And that will be the final act. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat.
Jagana, ayada, günana, yelana, yelada,